call the January 23rd, 2024 Board of Adjustments meeting to order. First item on the agenda is approval of minutes from the October 24th, 2023 meeting. Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the October 24th, 2023 minutes.
Second. And Deb Wendell Dobbs is attending remotely. Can you hear us, Deb?
Yes, I can. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. All right, we have a motion and a second. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
Aye.
Motion carried. Item 2, new business. We have a variance request at 3377 39th Street South in Fargo. And to present is Kim. Okay.
Good morning. Sorry about the
That's all right.
distraction. So the case before you today is a flood-proofing code standard variance. The reason for the request is that there is existing development at this location. And so the applicant is proposing to build another building on this site. And so they're requesting the variance to allow the existing pavement and other conditions to remain and to allow this new building to be consistent with the existing infrastructure. So the request before you today is the slight modifications you see here. The dimensions or markings on the left are what the standard would require, and then the markings on the right, the proposed structure. So we would be looking at the lowest opening would be 1 foot below the required elevation. The adjacent fill would be just slightly 0.2, and then the fill within the 15-foot would be a 1/2 foot lower than required. Here are some context elevations. Here's the contours and a few other supporting documentations. And here is the recommended motion.
Okay. Any questions for staff? If the applicant is here and wishes to speak, you sure can. You don't have to. No? Would you guys like to speak? Would you guys like to address the board at all? You don't have to. It just give you the opportunity to.
Yeah, I'm Andrew Thill with Lowry Engineering, and I think we're here to answer any questions you guys have on the water why. Ultimately, what we're asking is to have this looked at the same way a residential garage structure would be looked at. This structure is going to be treated the same way, just for storage. There's no bathrooms, there's no offices, it's just a storage building. The city has allowed it for residential garages to be lowered a foot, and we're just looking to do the same thing here and make it work with the current development that's already out there.
Okay, thank you. So I did have a question. So I read in here that you will be running water and sewer to the building, but they won't be connected right away?
Yeah, that's correct. So in the, a lot of development right now is happening with the anticipation of the diversion going through. So when that happens in 5 years, 10 years, I think whenever that comes live, I think our client would look at doing a bathroom or doing something like that in the future. We don't intend on doing that today until something changes code-wise.
Okay. All right.
Are you guys acceptable with the draft of the acknowledgement form, basically kind of waiving the city's liability in a sense?
Yeah, Michael Casper with the ownership. Yeah, we understand basically what this is going to house is materials that would sit outside anyway, a vehicle or trailer. So now it's just corrected that blight and put it inside. So we understand that the city wouldn't be liable if anything happened.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think the staff recommendation is to approve it with the acceptance of having you guys sign a waiver of liability against the city. So that's the recommendation.
Correct.
So.
Any other questions? Deb, did you have any questions?
I don't. Thank you.
All right. Guess we'll entertain a motion.
Make a motion to accept the findings of staff and hereby approve the requested variance on the basis that the review considerations of section 1-603 have been satisfied, with the condition that the applicant sign and submit a waiver of liability against the city.
Is there a second?
I will second that.
I second the motion.
Okay. All right, we have a motion and a second.
Take the in-person motion to second.
Thank you. As we have a motion and a second, please call the roll.
Wendell Dopp,
Yes.
Heller,
Yes.
Orth,
Yes.
Love.
Yes. All right. Your variance is approved. We have no other business. I guess we do have one thing. So Member Heller's last meeting is today. So his term has expired and has chose not to continue on the board. So we wish to thank you for your service and appreciate everything you've done.
Thank you.
There's no other business. Is there a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion.
Second.
I'll make a
All right. All in favor,
the
signify by
in-person motion.
all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All right, we're adjourned.
Aye.
Thank you.